Hi, welcome to Rate My Gadget, and we're going to show you how to take one of these Nespresso pods and reuse it with simply replacing the foil. So this will show you completely how to put the foil on, how to put the new coffee in. If like me, you want to save money, maybe even save the environment, or if you want to go for a different taste and put your own coffee grounds in here, we'll show you how. So let's get straight to it.
You'll need an egg cup, a pasta bowl, and obviously one of your used thing. The other thing you'll need is an IKEA or a sharp knife. So I'll just show you. You want a knife. This one's from IKEA. You want something to sharpen. Obviously, be careful when using a sharp knife. So I'm going to show you how to, first of all, you need to take this seal off here, okay? And then once you've taken that off, you'll be replacing it with a new one. Now, what I would recommend is put the egg cup inside here. So the reason for that is because then you can put the dome of it into the egg cup. You can then cut ever so small little cut there, okay? And then what we'll start doing is just peeling this back with our fingers. Now, there'll be coffee inside of here, so that's why you're going to be using the pasta bowl. You can see, depending on the coffee, it might start growing a bit of mold. Just start pulling the foil away from the edge here. If you can, try and get it so that there you go. So the foil has come away there, okay? See how there's this lip here? It's not too much of a problem, but what actually happens is because the water is pushed in here, it isn't a problem. Remove the coffee, and this is why you've got the bit here, pasta bowl. Use this to put in the garden, or just put it into your food waste if you've got one local to you. Okay, there you go. You don't want to be damaging this here. This is the barcode that the machine reads, so careful not to bend this edge here. That's the bit you want to keep intact. Don't bend this edge. So there you go. Now that you've got to this position, you see these little fray bits here. I would recommend just chopping them off. Now you can usually pull them by finger if they're long enough, so you can start ripping those away. Right, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You can see there's a bit of a lip there. But what you want to make sure is that edge around there is clear, because this is where the lid sticks onto, the adhesive. Wash that out with water, dry it, make sure it's properly dry, and then you're ready to put the coffee granules in. Important bit for the egg cup. You just put it in there so it's sitting within the egg cup itself. And what that means is, as you start putting coffee in, it's not going to roll around like this, which is what you don't want. Okay, so put it into an egg cup like this. If you've got beans, if you've got if you've got beans, you'll need to grind them down, and we do have a video showing you how you can do that with a really nice device. However, this is Italian inspired ground coffee. Okay, so get a teaspoon. We've measured this. We know exactly how many teaspoons are in, but again, you might want to try. So just do, you don't have to do very heaped teaspoons. Just do, okay, there's one. Just try not to get any coffee around this edge piece here, because that's where the adhesive is going to stick down. If you do get to the point where you're worried about the adhesive, about that coffee getting onto the edge, just give it a bit of a shake and it'll eventually find its way back in there. Or you can just rub your finger around the edge there. Okay, let's try and clean the coffee off. So in order to know how much coffee to put in each capsule, we measured them before emptying them, and then measured them afterwards and looked at the difference. Now, obviously it depends on your personal preference and taste and how strong you want it to be. But for the three main sizes, the mug size, which is 230 ml, we found 6 to 7 teaspoons. For the 150 ml, we found slightly less, which was 4 to 5 teaspoons. And for the 40 ml, about 2 to 3 teaspoons. Now, again, as you're putting these in, you may find that for your own acquired taste and for the coffee that you're putting in, you wish to increase that. However, you don't want to be increasing the coffee too much so that you can't put the lid on comfortably. So what you'll get now is you get the silver foils. And you'll notice these ones, and the links are at the bottom. What you're doing is you're pulling off the seal, and the sticky bit is around the edge here. Okay, so now you're lining it up centrally with the coffee pod, keeping it flat. Don't lift it because you don't want the coffee to come out. And you're pressing down on that rim. Yeah? So just push down on that rim there. Yeah, so you can see, if I bring it up closer, that rim now has been stuck down. Put the lip over the edge, and what's really nice about this foil, so I'll put it around the edge. Careful of this tag here, try not to, with this tag here, push it all the way under. And the reason for that is you want the barcode to be picked up by the Nespresso machine. So this tag here that I've annoyingly now stuck down, just leave it like that. Okay, because what happens is the scanner of the machine wants to pick up this barcode here. Okay, and then all you do is just, as you go around, just do it softly with the thumb. Don't tear. If you've torn the foil, you're going to have to start again. Okay, so that's it. So what happens is, if I show you an old version, the foil on top just gets pierced, and it means that it pushes water through here. So now you've got a coffee pot with your ground coffee of your desire and strength in here, and you just use that within the machine. It reads that, push it up. Now what we've found, our experience is that it doesn't matter if it's decaffeinated or not, it still undertakes the same action. All that's different is if it's a decaffeinated, then it's got different coffee grounds in here. Okay, that's it. Okay, and once you're happy with that, put it into the coffee machine as you would normally, hit go, and enjoy a fine, beautiful coffee. Thanks for watching. Please do like, please subscribe, and any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.